Hey, welcome back. Riggs here. I hope you are having a really good day. I appreciated all the feedback I got on the first 1.14 seeds video I did. So I've been looking through a bunch more. I've been working hard for you guys. And I found some beautiful ones. This is a great one. I think this might be my favorite. And I don't know if you've been looking for these bamboo forests, but they're hard to find. And sometimes they're fairly small and you don't even find the pandas in them. So I found one with a really big bamboo forest. We are fairly close by. Let me show you over here. I have a map set up. And we are, you spawn right about here. And then we are right about there on the map, something like that. These are the coordinates. You can see the lime colored writing I did on the dark oak sign. Fancy, 114 stuff. But yeah, these have the pandas you can play with. And then this beautiful lagoon, which I think is kind of inspiring. You could do a little Asian style pagoda village, or maybe put them up in the trees and have them connected by bridges, or I don't know what. But yeah, it's a big bamboo forest, and spawn is great too. Let me show you that, because that has a village and some other good stuff. So let me show you. Yeah, so this is the spawn point. Well, not up here, down there. That'd be terrible. But yeah, beautiful, very grand, kind of epic scale, shattered Savannah. And yeah, what a cool spot. If you're playing multiplayer, you could build a whole city kind of in there. Be a neat spawn point for a server. And yeah, down here, that's your actual spawn point. You have all the animals you'd ever need. You have cows and sheep and pigs and horses. And then right over here, you have a village. All right, and yeah, this village, a good-sized village, but there is a secret lurking under the village, and there's good news and there's bad news. In my opinion. The good news is there's a double cave spider spawner. Ooh, that's kind of a tongue twister. Double cave spider spawner, double cave spider spawner, double cave spider spawner. But yeah, if you want to play around with the scaffold, with the bamboo, you're going to need a lot of string, and that would be a great little spawner to set up a farm on. But boy, yeah, they are dangerous. They freak me out. So, but yeah, that's up to you if you want to use that. So that's the spawn over there, and then right under that piece of sand are the spawners. And then from here you can see not one, but two. Actually, let me do this so you can get a sort of zoom effect. Yeah, over there you can see one outpost and one desert temple. There's another desert temple there, and then a second outpost there, and that's all within maybe 1,000 blocks of spawn point. And this one is on the way out to the bamboo forest, by the way. So, yeah, this is freaking me out. Let me get back to normal. But yeah, this is a great seed. And speaking of, let me show you the seed. Oop, I gotta show you the seed. There it is. And I'll have that in the description, of course. So, but yeah, on to the next one. So here's the next seed, and we are facing north, right on spawn here. And so you spawn in the jungle, but then a bamboo forest just to the north. You have birch and dark oak and spruce and yeah, normal oak. And then just over here you have a mesa, which is great. Also have a witch hut right there. That's really close to spawn. So if you are on multiplayer, witch hut is definitely a project you probably want to have to do at some point. And then a nice sort of a small village, but very close to spawn, and always has good beginning resources. You have the melons and the hay for breeding, and yeah, always a nice place to start, close to a village. And yeah, beautiful setting too. And obviously Mesa is a great resource for all the clay, or excuse me, terracotta now. And the Pillager Outpost is about I got a little forest fire. Is about 1,400 blocks away, something like that. Let me see here. Yeah, yep, 1,400 blocks, almost exactly. And so not super close to spawn, but you can go and visit it when you want. And I've been playing some 114 survival, and don't you worry, the pillagers will visit you before too long. So yeah, if you want to get the bad omen debuff, you can go visit that village. Oops, that's. I hope that doesn't spread to the jungle. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, nice spawn, or nice seed, I should say. Have I done that? No. Here, I'll do that seed. There we go. And I will have that in the description as well. So yeah, enjoy. So this next seed has a very convenient pillager outpost and village nearby spawn, which I'll show you in a second. But I'll show you spawn first. And if you are playing survival, the first day is important. You want to make sure that you have a bed and some food for the first day. That's the first day of survival, right? But then you go a bit north here through the sunflower plains, which voted most cheerful biome in its high school yearbook. But yeah, you also know which way east is. Well, I guess you know because of the setting sun as well. But chunk rendering is a little difficult. Let me pause for a second. We'll get out here and I'll show you the outpost. So yeah, as we continue to the north and the west, we get this Pillager Outpost. Yeah, I hear you. Relax, buddy. I come in peace. Well, not entirely, but here are the coordinates of this Pillager Outpost. So fairly close to spawn, and the reason I like this setup is because it's nice and level. So if you wanted to make a sort of a perimeter here, the work involved would be, well, you wouldn't have to chop down any mountains or any forests. So I think that's nice. And so if you're the kind of player that when they add a mechanic like this is like, all right, I want to build up a perimeter, I want to automate it. It's a nice setup. And then close by, in the soon-to-be rendered distance here, is a village. So close to the Pillager Outpost, but not too close. And so that's also fairly close to spawn. So a nice beginning resource, and then you could get the raids going here very easily. Obviously, go get the bad omen debuff from the banner-wielding pillagers. That's obviously the mechanic we've been talking about here. I hope you're familiar with that. So anyway, a nice seed. Speaking of, there it is. And I'll have that in the description. So on to the next one. All right, and this last seed is kind of funny. Actually, that's not bad. Let me see. Yeah, blue ice. That's not a bad trade. Maybe later, buddy. I'm kind of laughing because this is my survival world. You can see I'm in survival here, and I'm going to switch into creative, but I'm kind of laughing because I have done a few seed videos where I have found some beautiful seeds, and then when it came time to do my survival world, which, by the way, it's sort of hard for me to switch into creative. I never like to switch into creative in my survival worlds, but I want to be able to fly around to show you because it's a nice seed. You spawn right over there, and then you have this nice Savannah area with cows and sheep, and then just a little bit more over here as it renders in, very slowly, is you'll have to take my word on it, there it is, a desert village. So nice beginning resources there. And then off to the north here, I'm going to explore just the areas that I have explored in survival. I don't want to ruin the exploration for myself, but I want to show you the area off to the north because it's beautiful. So let me fly up there and I'll show you where we are. So here we are now about 800 blocks north. We were just off the edge of that map before, but there's a nice village there, and we have this beautiful shattered savanna biome, which I love. Actually, that's where I jumped off the other day. And a bunch of cats up in the mountains, sort of strange. But there is another village over there. You can just barely see it rendering in. That is off to the west, I believe. Yes. And then continuing in that direction is a desert with a Pillager Outpost nearby. And again, that's a kind of nice level setup that was there. So that would be good for doing a little bit of automation. And then you can see approaching and the orange dots on the map, and maybe they'll even render in for me. Yeah, a third village. So this beautiful spot for a little mountaintop castle or something with these really kind of dramatic caverns, and with some water, with the bubble columns now, living up on top of a mountain is totally doable. So anyway, those are the 4 seeds I wanted to share with you. Yeah, I was trying to narrow them down. I went through many seeds, and I hope I found some good ones for whatever you're looking for. Yeah, there I am in my iron armor. I'm still in iron armor. Very strange to be in creative in my survival world, but I'm going to go back to spawn and then put myself back in survival and make everything feel normal. So there is the seed, and I wanted to show you on the map. We were up on top of the mountain, right about there where the gray area is, and the Pillager Outpost is just a bit to the west, so not too far from where we were. But we are back on the green dot, back at spawn. Yeah, this is my little 1.14 world, been about maybe 4 days, something like that. It's kind of my little starting spawn base, I always like to have at least beginning resources and some storage here. Oh, there's a pigman down there. There's a reason for that. That's my nether portal. That was kind of weird to see him underwater though. But I'm curious, did you start a new world or did you just update? I don't know. I was kind of tempted to update, but I wanted to make sure that I had Pillager Outposts to play with, and yeah, I've got to find the bamboo forests and the pandas. So yeah, curious. But let me know, did you find any seeds that you think are worthy of sharing? Let me know. I'd love to include those maybe in another video. But anyway, appreciate all the kind words in the comments. Man, you guys are so nice. It's up to 275 subscribers. It's kind of crazy. I think if I was talking in front of that many people in a room, like I'd be straight up nervous. But you guys are really nice, and I appreciate all the kind words. But until next time, this has been Riggs, and I will see you soon. Love you. Bye-bye.